Hello, and welcome to the Season 3 reunion of The Real Housewives of Michigan. This season, there were tears, screaming, and a lot of ranch dressing. Tonight, we look back and answer some of the season's most hard-hitting questions, but first, let's check in with our wives. Deanne?
Well, if you had a 2-liter of pop and some Mentos, that'd be me because I'm explosive.
Pat?
I don't hate anyone, unless you're from Ohio.
Interesting. And Amy Lynn?
Even though I was raised by a pack of Wolverines in the UP, I still managed to own and run my own brewery.
Interesting. Now, before... excuse me. Now, thanks for coming, you guys. Sadly, housewife Kelly Jo is still missing. No one has seen her since your guys' trip to Chicago.
We don't know where she is, and we don't know what happened to her, whatever may or may not have happened to her.
We
Interesting.
wish we did.
Well, before we get into the good stuff, we all want to know, what are you guys working on now? Deanne?
Well, currently I am working on a new yogurt recipe. I just throw the cream and the old cheese that I have left over in my fridge, along with some random fruits that I find around the orchard, and then I let it sit in a pressure cooker for about 10 days. And then, I just scrape it off the sides, blend it up a little bit, and wham, bam, thank you, man, you got a little Deanne sauce.
Amazing.
It's delicious. I have had it, and it is good.
Thank you for that.
Of course.
Pat?
Well, my daughter, Catherine Mackenzie, she just got the lead in her school play.
So
They're
talented.
doing Aladdin Jr. She'll be playing Jasmine.
Wow.
And I have graciously volunteered to do all of the costumes by hand.
Sure you have. What
You're-
grade is your little girl in?
Oh, she's in 8th grade.
Amazing. Amazing. Sure she's on her way into high school.
Oh, yes.
Great.
They are blessed. Pat here has sewing hands of Mother Teresa.
Amy Lynn.
Really?
I cannot lie.
I cannot wait to see my little Bobby in a tiger costume that you made.
Oh my gosh.
Ooh, send me video. Lady. Amy Lynn, what have you been going on?
I have been counting.
Really? Okay. Amazing.
We're very proud of you.
Thank you.
Now, this season started with a fight we will never forget. Ranchgate. Probably the highest trending hashtag of the season. And it all started with one question. Can I have some ranch? Pat? What happened?
I didn't think we'd bring it up this early, so.
I like to ask the tough questions.
Well, it all started because I wanted a beautiful night with my best friends.
Oh, please.
Of course it was.
Excuse me, I'm talking, okay?
Yeah, what's new?
Amy Lynn.
Anyway, I made a beautiful tray of a golden French fries. Sorry, I forgot the brand name.
Oh.
And they didn't care. Not one bite was taken out of a French fry.
Why?
Listen, Pat, it wasn't the French fries. It was the fact that you thought for even a second we were gonna eat your crispy French fries without ranch.
And then, just to top it all up, when we were broken the news that you did not, in fact, have ranch in your household, you offered us ketchup.
Ketchup.
Okay,
Ketchup.
That is
fine. I have something to say. I
disrespectful.
have something to say, okay?
Say it, Pat, by all means.
I'm sorry that I didn't pick up ranch from the store, okay? I forgot it. It slipped my mind. I didn't write it down on my list, and I went to Kroger, and there wasn't any on the shelf anyway.
Now, let's talk about this. Amy
Pat,
Lynn, what's in your head?
It's not good enough. Deanne loves Lake Superior's fresh, crisp water, and she threw 3 cups of it in your face. 3. She had to refill it.
You
and throw
made
it
me
again.
do that.
I only deserved one of them.
Maybe that's right, but look, all we're trying to say is we are family. We are a pack, you know? Rawr.
And Pat, after knowing you over the last couple of seasons, I just thought we were close enough for you to know that we need ranch with our French fries.
I'm sorry, it won't happen again.
And
okay?
you tried, and that's what's matter. You had Daisy sour cream, and you were gonna put a ranch packet in
the
the
Fiesta Ranch packet
and
in
then
it.
you were gonna mix it and give it to us. But that is not Hidden Valley Ranch. That is not the sweet thing that
Can we give her some credit for
courses
doing
through
it?
my veins. I mean, you did try, and maybe we're being unfair.
You know, we maybe went a little overboard.
I think Pat needs a hug.
Pat, I'm
Come
sorry.
over here, Pat.
We'll be right back.
Come over here, Pat.
Oh,
Welcome back to the Real Housewives of Michigan reunion special. Now, perhaps the hardest moment of the season was when the ladies wanted to confront their friend about an addiction. Now, although Kelly Jo, our missing housewife, is still not back, the ladies would like to use this television show as a platform. Ladies, take it away.
I'm sorry, what's happening?
Deanne, listen. You have got a problem.
We've been really good friends with you for how many seasons now? And we can't sit in silence anymore and just watch you suffer like this.
What are you talking about?
Deanne, listen, you are addicted to the dew.
I am not.
Deanne, look at yourself right now.
This is just, it's my special treat for the day, okay? I deserve this.
Do you remember the time we pre-gamed your daughter's recital and we were 40 minutes late, but you still had to stop for a 44-ounce Pepsi?
I needed a little drinky drink, Pat.
Deanne, do you remember when you were on the 7 o'clock news because you punched a woman right in her titty because she took the last Mountain Dew?
I called dibs fair and square.
Deanne, it is ruining your life.
It is not.
Deanne, no. Deanne, no. Deanne, stop this.
Don't you dare.
Deanne.
Amy Lynn, I swear to God, I will punch you right in the titty.
Deanne, no.
Imagine if McKenna and Bobby could see you right now.
They would be disappointed.
McKenna and Bobby don't need to know what their mommy does behind closed doors, okay?
Deanne, it was hard for me too, okay? I was drinking it so much. I was drinking buckets. I was drinking so much dew. I was shaking and I was seeing things and I attacked my own brother.
And Amy Lynn, how hard was it for you to give up?
Oh, it was harder than anything I've ever done. It was harder than the 5th grade. And I did it though. I did it for my family. I did it for those Wolverines who don't know what Mountain Dew is. They said, "How are you addicted to it?" I said, "I don't know. I love Lake Michigan's beautiful water, but the pop, it has something in it, but I had to let it go, okay? It was ruining it."
Now I know, I'm sure we all are wondering, are you still dew free?
I am 100% dew free.
Baloney. And also, where did your accent come from? We live in Michigan.
Whoa, 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 whoa! Excuse me, first of all, I am from the UP, okay? So this accent is natural. Also, look, I can waft the due scent and nothing's happening. I am not drinking it. I'm not drinking it.
Wait, are you saying
No,
that?
do you think she's lying?
I don't think she's lying. I know she's lying.
Amy Lynn?
That's not true. Look, I could drink it and I'd be fine. Look,
No,
look, I'm fine. That's good. That was really good.
that's
I can
mine.
feel it in my veins.
Oh, so I can't have it, but you can? And give me the dew.
No!
You're pathetic!
Maybe you're right.
Okay,
Look, maybe we could do this
Let it go,
together. Maybe we could give up the dew together.
I think that's a good
Okay.
plan.
What if I keep tabs on you and you keep tabs on me, and together we don't crack any more tabs of the pop, you know?
Okay, I want to make Bobby McKenna proud of me.
Now listen, Pat. I know you think I'm a liar, you think I'm a fake. And you want to know what I say to that?
What?
I say, you're a little butthole.
Did you just call me a butthole?
A little butthole.
Okay, listen, there is nothing little about my butthole.
Ugh. Typical.
If you want to punch her in the titty, you just got to take a swing.
Look, ladies, I'm sorry for the way that I have acted. I tasted the sweet dew and I didn't know what to
And we
do.
will be right back. Welcome back to the Real Housewives of Michigan reunion special. You've been watching me ask these ladies the questions, and now it's your turn. Ladies, let's hear what your viewers have to ask. Michigan Mitten 17 asks, what was a secret that Pat whispered to Deanne's ear on the trip to Kalamazoo?
Oh my gosh, this is a little bit of a production secret. They actually took out the audio, but Amy Lynn, she farted so loud that it broke the sound barrier.
Really?
Yes, and it peaked her mic.
No, I didn't. No, I
She
didn't.
leaned
That
over to
is
me and
a
said,
prank.
"Dan, is it just me, or does it smell like Fancy Feast in here?"
No, listen, I do not eat Fancy Feast, okay?
We have a conspiracy that she eats a bunch of Fancy Feast. She has a bunch of it, but she doesn't own a cat.
Okay, that is not fair. I like the smell of it. It brings cats around, and I like when the cats are around. They're
She has
feral.
a lot of empty bags under her bed, Lauren.
Interesting.
They're a nice fabric.
Interesting. All right, now going on to the next question. Michigan, that was the other one. Mom with a Twitter 76 has a question for Amy Lynn.
Yes, okay.
She asks, Amy Lynn, we've all met the other housewives' families. When do we get to meet yours?
See, that is kind of a hard one because my family, as we all know, is a pack of mangled wolverines, and they're not so family friendly. I was the only human that they trusted. You've seen The Lion King, correct? That children's movie. It was kind of like that. I was their forest queen, their duchess. And they raised me like one of their own. They were so loyal to me, but honestly, I think that they would eat you all. And maybe they're dirty dogs, but at least they're not Deanne's family.
Excuse me, what's that supposed to mean? My family's worse than a pack of untrained wolverines?
Who aren't hypoallergenic?
Okay, first of all, Deanne, your family's from Wisconsin. That's messed up. And also, even though they're not trained or hypoallergenic, does not mean that they are not nice dogs, okay? And I will not be disrespected about my family.
I escaped the cheeseheads, just so you know.
Maybe you escaped the cheeseheads. You could take the cheeseheads out of the girl, but you can't take the girl out of the cheeseheads, all right?
Next question. At I Love Apples, but only if they're from Michigan, wants to know, what was the most embarrassing thing you've done that was caught on camera?
Probably right now.
Well, I remember this one time, I think it was like in the 3rd or 4th episode, and I was sniffing just like a bouquet of daisies, and I sucked an entire flower up my nose, and it came back out of my throat through my mouth. And then there was like a swarm of bees that followed it down the same track, and
I remember that.
was a wild time.
Amy Lynn, do you have an embarrassing moment that was caught on film?
I don't get embarrassed much. I think when Pat here caught me trying on her son's pants, that was pretty embarrassing. But I don't know. It's something about those tiny little jeans. I just can't resist.
Yeah.
Cute.
Thank you.
Now, at Help Me Please asks, what do you think happened to Kelly Joel?
Oh.
I mean, how are we supposed to know?
We wouldn't know. We wouldn't know.
No.
Educated
Whoever
guess?
she is, she's probably vegan and giving her children vaccinations.
Yeah, that's right.
Interesting. Well, we've had tears and we've had growls, but all of this is nothing compared to the surprise we have in store. We all want to know what happened to Kelly Jo, who mysteriously disappeared. Well, who better to tell us what happened than Kelly Jo? And we'll be right back.
Hey.
And we are back with long-lost housewife Kelly Jo. Tell us, where were you?
Well, I was locked up in a brewery basement for a very long time, and I might have been drunk, but I do remember being helped out of the brewery by a pack of wolverines.
Now, Amy Lynn, don't you own a brewery?
I do not understand the question.
Bullshit.
Okay, let's, okay, oh, fine, all right. Look, I put Kelly Jo in the basement of the brewery, and I sent my family to kill her, and they didn't. They raised her as one, which I will be having a word with my mother because that is so typical. But, I mean, tell them, Deanne. Tell them what we found out.
I mean, what were we supposed to do when we found out that Kelly Jo, who had been on the show with us for seasons, is actually... She's actually from Ohio.
Pat,
It's awful.
how do you feel about this?
I'm sorry, Are you not from Wisconsin?
You know,
Wisconsin is not even close to as bad as Ohio, Kelly Jo.
It's
Don't you
not.
turn this around.
And I came here as a baby, trying for a better life. But you know what? Did you even go to college here, Kelly Jo? Did you even go
Did
to
you?
Michigan State? Yes,
No,
I did.
not. I didn't.
Pat?
Where did you go?
I'm sorry, Amy Lynn. Let's let Pat have a word.
I'm just a little bit irritated right now because I can't get in a word edgewise, but I think we should have seen the red flags when she brought us peanut butter covered in chocolate and called them Buckeyes.
What is a Buckeye? It is called a peanut butter cup, and you know that.
I just, you know, you grow with someone, you experience life with someone, and then just have that all thrown away by lies. We had to do something.
And it was too easy, I tell you. I just laid out different clippings of Cole's cash all down the steps into my brewery basement, and she came crawling like a little gopher. I told her, oh, look, Kelly Jo, there's a mojito and a monogrammed necklace in the basement. It's your initials. And she went running down there. And I just closed the door. That's all I did. I just closed the door because I was like, I cannot stand this girl
But did you
anymore.
lock it behind you?
Look, whether I locked it or not, it is only for God to know, you know. He's the one that can judge us. And Kelly Jo, she's just gullible, and I wanted her out.
And so you do anything to get her out.
Anything.
She came into our homes for our Taco Tuesdays, and she played taboo with our families.
Now, I'm just...
Her son verbally attacked me in a Kroger. He said that he bled scarlet and gray. Are you kidding me? We bleed yellow and blue in this state.
No, what's so bad about Ohio?
Have you been there?
Have you ever been there?
Do you know what Ohio is?
No. I mean, I do know what Ohio, but what's wrong with it?
If you don't know, you should not even be here in Michigan.
If
I
you
swear
don't
to
know,
God.
you don't even know. Okay, Lauren. It's obviously just
What does
too
Ohio
much for
have?
you.
Cedar Point, Kings Island.
And
a
what
few
do we
zoos.
have? Detroit?
Lake Superior, the UP.
Detroit's auto industry.
Yes.
Mackinac Island?
Incest.
Oh, Kelly Jo, that is too far!
That is a cheap blow.
Kelly Jo,
okay?
you know what this bitch did to me once? We were at the Bath and Body Works and there was only one big old Honeycrisp apple candle left. It had 3 wicks and I wanted it. And you know what she said? She said, look, there's a travel size over there. I want the big candle this time.
Unbelievable.
Unbelievable.
To think that someone who's not even from Michigan, deserves a Honeycrisp candle.
With the 3 wicks.
The audacity.
The audacity.
She knew that day you did all of Damien's science prayer project.
I did his science fair project, and I just wanted my house to smell like Honeycrisp apples so I should forget that my son's dumb.
You deserve that.
Do the science project on his own.
Now, how do you guys
Personal
feel?
problem.
How do you guys feel about Kelly Jo being back?
Look, Kelly Jo, my family, they are aggressive, and if you were able to tame them or to fight them off to get out here, then maybe, I don't know, maybe she is real Michigan. Maybe it's time we give her a chance, you know? All this pushing out, it's probably
Sorry,
bringing
my
her
husband's
in.
calling me.
Is that Eric?
No.
Eric didn't like you either. And neither did Steve or
And
Josie.
neither did Josie.
Well, thank you, ladies. Thank you very much. And thank you for tuning in to the Real Housewives of Michigan Reunion Special, Season 3. See you next time.